What's going on, guys? Welcome to part 2 of the chicken coop build. I want to go ahead and apologize now ahead of time. My microphone, as y'all saw in the part 1, has stopped working. So I am sorry for the audio quality. I know it's not good. You can probably hear a bunch of background noise because I'm out here in the country. I've got a new microphone ordered. It's just not here yet. So we're going to keep moving along, and yeah, the audio is not going to be good. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing I'm going to work on today is the door. As y'all saw at the end of part 1, the door is hitting at the top, hitting the roof because it's a lean-to style. Didn't think about that when I was building it, so I'm just going to cut the door off straight right above the hinge. And then there's obviously going to be a gap up top, and I've got plenty of leftover plywood. I'll just cut a piece and put up there. So that'll fix the door problem, and then we'll move on to the run, getting the run done, so that way the structure of the coop will be done, and then it's just a matter of trim work and that kind of thing. So let's get started. Alright, door is cut, fits again. Now I'm gonna cut me a piece to put right here, and then cut a piece of plywood that matches, cover that hole up. Alright guys, went ahead and put me a header board up there so I have something to screw the plywood piece that goes up there. So now I'm fixing to measure that and get the plywood piece cut out. Got the door fixed. Got this piece put up here, door cut flat, everything's fitting good, so that's done. So now let's go start on the chicken coop run. All right, before we start framing up the coop run area, we got a few adjustments that we do have to make. So originally the plan was we were making a 6-foot run, just a little short run, because our chickens are going free range, and the only time we would actually use this run is if like we go out of town or something like that. We're gonna make it a little bit longer. Emily didn't like how small it was because she plans on growing the flock later on, which I agree with. If we're gonna grow the flock, probably needs to be a little bit bigger. So what we're gonna do is I'm going to undo this board right here, and I've actually got 2 more extra treated posts, 4x4 posts. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and cut and make it 6 feet longer. So instead of having a 6-foot coop run, it's going to be 12 foot. The reason why I'm doing 12 foot instead of 10 or something like that is because the hardware cloth we bought, it comes in 3-foot lengths. So that'll be, 3, 6, 9, 12. So anyways, fixing to go ahead, take this end cap right here off, extend it out, and then put the end cap back on. So that way we can have that done and extended, and then we can turn around and start framing it up. So let's get going. now we have the Coop run extended. So now you can kind of get a grasp of the entire run area. A lot bigger, pretty much double the area. I think this is going to be plenty of room for them because, like I said, our chickens are going to free range for the most part. So yeah, now let's start putting the frame up and hopefully try to get some wire on this thing today. Okay, so before I put my frame board that goes right here, it's going to come up, I'm going to go ahead and put my 2 trim pieces on this corner, so that way I get the spacing to where this board needs to sit. Because I want it to sit flush up against the trim so there's no gap or anything like that. So I'm going to go ahead and put the trim on this corner first, and then put this piece in. And that'll be this wall, and then we'll keep working our way around. That is done. Now we'll start putting the tops. Well, we got to do this side and then we'll do the tops, but I've run out of 2x4, so I'm gonna run to the store, get some more. When I come back, we'll finish. guys, got the framing for the most part done. Got all these side pieces and the ones that go across the top. Now what I'm fixing to do is I'm going to go ahead and cut the supports that'll go in between each one. So pretty much what I'm doing is I'm going to put one here, I'm going to put two in the middle, and then one in the back. So each one of these will have 4 supports, so it'll hold the tin and kind of make this rigid. So I've got to cut 4, 8, 12, 16. So I'm fixing to go ahead and lay out some boards and go ahead and mark them. I don't know if I'm gonna have time to cut them and put them up today. Maybe just cut them because I'm running out of daylight, but let's get going. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and call it right there because it's getting dark on me. I've got 8 of the 16 cut out, and what I'll do is first thing tomorrow, come back out here, finish cutting them, have them all cut so I can get up there and start putting them on. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, guys. Yeah, it's been a couple of days, as you can tell by my voice. I'm battling some sickness right now, but we got a storm that's fixing to blow in, and they're talking about some pretty high winds. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the supports that I've cut and go ahead and put them up across the tops, you know, that right here on both sides. Kind of put all that framing, kind of screw it all together to give it the best chance to survive, because in about 3 hours we got a storm that's fixing to blow through here. So I'm not done cutting all the pieces, but I got enough cut where I can put them across the top. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and probably finish the rest up tomorrow. As you can see, I got all the braces up across the sides. Just gonna call it right there because it's about to rain like any minute. Plus I'm just not feeling very well, and it's actually only 68 degrees outside. But you see by how bad I'm sweating, the humidity is like, I don't know, 98% or something right now because it's about to rain. So just gonna stop right here and let the storm go by, and then after that we'll keep going. All right, guys, it's the next day, and as y'all can see, everything survived the storm. It actually didn't get as bad as they said it was going to be. We had some wind for probably about 10-15 minutes, and then it just rained a lot. So let's finish putting the supports up, and then get some wire hung on this thing. Alright guys, went ahead and got all the framing done. So I've got all the supports across the top. This right here is the framing for where the door is going to go, so we have access to the run. Made it a good wide 3-foot door so we can get stuff in and out of here. So got all that done, so now I think we're ready to start putting wire up. So let's get started. All right guys, it's been a couple hours. Went ahead and got all the wiring done, all the hardware cloth and everything put up. Y'all saw me do that first panel. I wasn't about to make you sit here and watch every panel, so I went ahead and got it done. Let me show y'all what it looks like real quick. So that's the front. Y'all saw me do that panel, and then went and done all these. I also went ahead and framed the door, so that's where a door will go. We got all this hardware cloth put up, and went ahead and got all the hardware cloth on the inside on this back wall put up. So all the hardware cloth should be put up. Now I still got to go. I'm gonna put trim pieces right here everywhere where this hardware cloth meets, just so it'll have something to smash it and just be even more secure so nothing can get in here. But I think that's all I'm gonna do today. It's getting kind of late. Tomorrow I'll work on the door, put the roof on, and that's gonna be it really, besides just doing trim work and painting it. But so we're gonna call it here. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Hello, good afternoon. It is the next day, and as you can see, I got the roof done, and I didn't do any filming of it this morning because my wife had one of her friends over, and they were painting the other side of the chicken coop. And look, hey, it was free labor. So I didn't want to get her on camera in the background or anything like that, and she offered to help, so hey. But anyways, got the roof done this morning. Let me show you guys what it looks like. So got all the tin done. This is what it looks like from the inside. So worked out really nice. So now all I got to do is work on getting this door right here done, and then cut a hole right here for the chicken door and make a little ladder so they can come in and out, and this thing will be done. And then after that, it'll be just a matter of doing trim and that kind of stuff. All right guys, I got the door done. It's all looking good and square. Everything's working like it should. So we have gotten the run done. All right, guys, well, that's it. The chicken coop is done. I know in part one, I told you guys we were going to do like a goat pen over here on the end. We decided to not do that. We're going to do the goat pen separately, just because we're probably going to move them after we thought about it for a little while. So we're just going to have just the chicken coop right here. And that is it. We still got some trim work and painting and that kind of thing to do. What I'm going to do is, once we get it completely done, and then I'm going to do like a final review and walkthrough and that kind of stuff. So appreciate you guys watching. We'll see you next time.